What is up, and welcome to day 40 of the Shredded by 40 Transformation Challenge. We're back here in Cherokee. We're going to be hitting back day. But of course, we got to get in that 30 minutes of cardio. So I just got started 3.5 miles per hour, 1% incline. And then after a minute or two, I'll bump it on up to 4.2, something like that. Try to get about 2 miles in if we can. So, fasted all day, which isn't anything new to me. So, probably, I would say when I turned around 21, 22 years old, that's when I really started prioritizing my health. I got into fitness. I started researching more things outside of my purview, outside of my scope. And we tried a lot of different things as a family. We did solid food vacations, juice fast. I went 12 days without anything to eat, nothing but homemade juices. I've been vegetarian for a few years. I was vegan for a year. Like, there was something out there that looked like it was the way to go to be healthy. I tried it. And it's ironic, though, because now it's circled back around and I'm basically carnivore. Yeah, I believe animal meat is the superior protein. I'm a lot healthier. Body fat's better. Eczema cleared up within 3 weeks. I've had that stuff for 15 plus years, and it cleared up within 3 weeks when I started the carnivore diet. So I'm not here to tell anybody to go carnivore. If you want to be vegetarian, vegan, there's plenty of those out there that are healthy and ripped. You do what works for you. Do what you can do what you can stay consistent with, because that's what's going to matter the most in the long run. So I said all that to say that since I've dropped these calories down, I've obviously just been fasting throughout the day, and so that means most of the time my workouts are fasted, and this has been the case for me for a few years now, since I really picked up the juice fasting and then intermittent fasting, having that 8-hour window, then a 4-hour window, then trying OMAD where you're just eating one meal a day. Did that for a while. And so I'm acclimated to working out fasted. So we're gonna hit this back workout, and then when we get to the hotel tonight, we're gonna grub out. The only thing I've had today is my coffee, which is, I guess technically you could say it's not 100% fasted. There's these proselytizers of fasting and people who say that, they get so technical about these things, like it's a right and a wrong, and it's like this side versus that side. I don't get in any of that. I just try to stay open-minded and do what works best, man, and leave it at that. But I did have my coffee this morning, and I've been putting light cream in it because I found out that's what Dunkin' Donuts uses. They don't use half and half. They actually use light cream. It's a little bit more creamy, but it's not as heavy as heavy cream. But I was looking at the calories this morning because there's not a Dunkin' up here. So I had to swing in the grocery store and pick up some half and half. And I noticed the calories are significantly lower, obviously, in half and half. It didn't cross my mind until I plugged it in. So there's about 140 calories less in the amount in the 13 tablespoons of cream that I put in my extra large hot coffee. 140 calorie difference, man, that's a pack of oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's an extra pack of strawberries and cream or maple and brown sugar, or that's an extra tablespoon of peanut butter. Come on, man, switching out half and half to be able to get in a little bit extra peanut butter in the day. Let's go. I'll take that. So, had the coffee this morning, nothing else. And then we're just gonna grub out. I got some oven roasted turkey for tonight. Some sugar-free barbecue sauce. I'm gonna throw on that. A couple of veggies. Maybe a couple of protein shakes. I don't know. I swung in the grocery store. There is nothing up here. Like, Western North Carolina, like we're on. it's man, there's like a food line and that's it. And their machine was broken, so they didn't have any rotisserie chicken. So we'll fill it out after I work out, see how late it is. I really want to get home and do some editing, get some stuff caught up for the videos and get ahead. But if it's not too late and there's another store close by, I'm thinking I'll go get me a rotisserie chicken. But if not, we'll get by with the turkey and I'll just supplement with a couple extra protein shakes. The protein I have brought down, reduced it down to what I think my goal body weight will be, sub 10% body fat. So I'm basing it off of 190 pounds. So around 190, 200 is what I'm going for my protein. So bringing that down has given me a little bit more wiggle room with my fats and my carbs to do what I want with those while still staying under those calories. Because like I said yesterday, I mean, we're hitting anywhere from 1,800 to 2,200 calories. Really, I've been hitting under 2,000 the last couple of days, but I have them set at 2,200. So either way, it's being tracked. I can see what my weight does. I can go back and calculate and get a weekly average of what my calories are, because honestly, daily doesn't matter too much as long as in the grand scheme of time, you're in a deficit. So, you can play this to your advantage as well, right? So I know tomorrow night it's going to be date night with the wife. We might go out to the restaurant. I need a couple extra calories so I can enjoy some food. Maybe not eat terrible, like not eat junk food. You're going to eat high quality protein and carbs and fats, but you just want to be able to enjoy a little bit more food than what the calorie deficit allows during the cut. So you just undershoot your calories for today, and then the calories that you're negative, you can add to tomorrow. And so there's these little games and things you can play to manipulate your macros so you can still have an enjoyable life. Although I think this is fun. I'm a gym rat through and through. I think it's fun tracking my food, playing around with that kind of stuff, hitting the workouts every day. So I'm about to turn this speed up here, get another 22 minutes in on the treadmill, and then I will see you in the weight room. We will crush back. I'll see you in there. All right, here we go. Back day, baby. Just got in a couple warm-up sets. Gonna shoot for some heavier lat pull downs. Let's see if we can throw this 240 up for a few. Well, let's max out the stack, I guess. All right, here we go. Set 2, baby. All right, here we go, set 3. Back day, baby.
I hate back day, man. I've always hated back day.
I know it. It's rough.
Back day for Levi.
There you go. I got it in the morning. All right, that's 3 heavy sets, so we're gonna do a little more, a little bit lighter, so we can get some reps out. Ooh. Felt a little heavy. All right, there we go. So I could tell in that first set, I was using a lot of bicep to curl that up because it was so heavy. I was trying to bring in the accessory muscles to get the weight up, but I want everything to be focused on my lats. That's a lot better. Chest supported rows is a double-edged sword because it is so nice to take pressure off your lower back and posterior chain so you can just completely isolate your lats. But at the same time, it sucks really hard. It sucks really bad because holding that weight and your chest pressing into that pad, especially right after chest day, as soon as I rack the weight, it's like I'm finally able to take a big breath in. All right, last one. I got a great idea. Let's do some more rows. I stopped a little premature, I feel. Let's hit a couple more. There we go. I'm going to do one more of this before we switch up to some single. All right, let's rest pause it. 3 to 5 deep breaths. Lat pull downs.